That's a bonehead argument. That's a brain dead argument. As much as we want to talk about how quote unquote objective it should be, these award shows are always popularity contests. If you're a popular game that a lot of people played, you're probably going to get nominated.
The bad argument for that is Overwatch, a game that had a great big fall from grace, and it was the popular game at the time, and it won Game of the Year in 2016. It didn't deserve it, especially now.
I mean, especially now, like, that's not fair. You can't gauge what Overwatch is today based off of what it was in 2016. Overwatch was massively popular, had a huge impact, defined the hero shooter.
And then it got bad.
And then it got bad, but that doesn't matter for what it was in 2016.
I mean, it kind of does when you still have your game offered today, and it's still playable.
No, how does... Yeah. Hold on. How does what happens to a game 7 years later after it comes out and after it wins all its awards, how does that retroactively take away its value?
Because that value only exists to people that existed in that specific time. Everybody else will not think the same way. This is the caveat of having an online game, which is why I'm saying the idea of just popularity shouldn't be as held up as you say it is.
I'm not saying popularity wins you the award. I'm saying popularity gets you on the list. I don't understand how just because Overwatch fell off 7 years later, how does that suddenly make it bad that it won in 2016? That doesn't compute in my brain.
It won because of the popularity contest. That's one of I think the only cases where
you
can
say
a game won. It was, and now it's no longer a great game.
So, it was a great game when it came out.
Maybe other games would have deserved it more, though, in 2016. There's a difference between players stopping playing a game versus a game getting worse.
You're judging Overwatch today against what Overwatch was, and that's not fair. In 2016, Overwatch was one of the best games of the year, so it deserved to be nominated, and it happened to win. That's how that works.
I get what you're saying. I'm hinging more on the popularity aspect, which, let's be honest, that's the reason.
Connor,
one.
that still
you could say it's a great game. You could say it's one of the best games.
That still doesn't make sense because in 2016,
that kind of game,
Overwatch was overly popular and it was great. It was still one of the best games ever. I hate to do this to you because you're my best friend and I love you. That's a